What is going on out there? Guys, hold on a second. I feel like there's a little, hold on a second. Clean this. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice, guys. Good evening. I'm Curry Russell, Diamond Director with LiveGood. And Diamond, what am I? I'm a Diamond something. Diamond Team Leader. I just said director. I'm not really a director of anything. Maybe a symphony of people selling memberships. That's what I'm directing. A symphony of people doing memberships. Guys, somebody just made a comment about one of the posts I made was giving them motivation. I want to make this incredibly clear for people who need motivation. Motivation is a band-aid for people who have no vision. Have no vision. So the concept of a vision board has absolute real life situations. The movie, the book, The Secret, thoughts become things. Okay, thoughts become things for real. I can't give you enough examples in my own life of absolute things that happen because I think about them and talk about them and openly go after them. People in my life have witnessed this over and over and over again. I wanted to jump out of planes. I wanted to do these things. I wanted to create teams. And things over my life have just happened. You have to put what you want in your life in front of you. One of the greatest things that I've personally ever done is created wallpapers for my phone that I see every time I unlock my phone. Like the amount of money I want to make in a specific time by. Things that I would like to own in a specific time by. Things that I want to do in a specific time by. And you make it the wallpaper of your phone so you see it and think about it every single time you unlock that phone. Every time the phone's locked, your screen you get to see your vision board. Things that you want to put in front of the things that just drive you. Motivation is never enough. You will never beat a vision. Your vision will drive you to get out of bed. Your vision will drive you to take the actions that's needed to take. Your vision will drive you to complete task after task after task when it sucks, when you don't want to do it, when your family wants to get together for a barbecue, when you want to sit there and just be wasting time at your kids' ball games, when you want to watch the latest movie or sit there and watch show after show and get into just a dumb, like, your vision will drive you to success. I don't know how to explain that any better than that, to be honest. Because if you're not creating a vision and then setting goals to achieve pieces along the way to create that vision, you're never going to do it. I hate being that way. I hate telling the truth. I really hate telling the truth, but there's just no way to do it. If you're not going to you do any personal development, you're not going to read books, you're not going to listen to Audible, you're not going to do the content that it takes to change this, to make the adjustments in your brain to go from having an employee mindset to an entrepreneur mindset. Man, it sucks that I have to tell you it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. Your brain is broken. Everybody's. Mine is still broken to the next level. Once you go from making like $25,000 a year to $50,000 a year to $100,000 a year to $500,000 a year, like, there are steps that your brain doesn't believe that you can actually make that much money. Your brain holds you back from everything. Your brain is like this safety net that, like, oh, don't take those actions because they're gonna be upset at you if you ask them. How many times do people? I got 13 people in here, and I'd love to hear the chat. Put it in the chat. How many times have you felt uncomfortable sending a message on Facebook because that somebody might feel like be upset at you? How many times have you tried to make a phone call, but you were worried about what somebody else thought? You were worried about, what if they say no? What if they cuss me out? What if they hang up the phone on me? What if? How many times? That's your brain stopping you from doing the thing that you need to do, because every time you feel uncomfortable, that's a step in the right direction. Every single time you feel uncomfortable, that's that next step. That's that next level that you got to go through. I'm at that level where I'm like, I want to make $500,000 a year. I just got to get more uncomfortable. I got to lead at a new level. I got to step up and start doing things that I've never done before. What do I need? $500,000 a year? No. But if it's possible, why not? Do you need $100,000 a year? I don't know. Maybe. If it's possible, why not? Money isn't like some awful thing. It's just a score that you've applied so much effort, and that's what you've achieved. It's just like playing Donkey Kong. Okay, so if you're just jumping the barrels and climbing up the thing and getting to the next level to make even more points, and then getting to the next level to make even more points, but if you don't have that vision that's driving you to get to the next level, you're not going to do it. You've got to know why. You've got to know why you're doing it, or you will give up at every time it gets hard. Every time you go a week and nobody said yes, you'll give up. You just like, it ain't going to work. I've messaged 500 people and nobody's watched my video. I've messaged 1,000 people and nobody's watched my video. Well, message 1,000 more. That's the game. It's the reality of what this business is, what all sales is just showing one more. Keep going. Keep doing the thing. But if you don't know why you're doing it and you have no vision of where you're going and what you want and how you want it to be and the legacy you want to leave behind, if you don't have those solidly in your life, those frustrations are going to kick you in the teeth. Right now, I'm in one of the biggest frustrating points of my business. Dealing with people who you think are your closest friends and your family and your mentors, and all of them turning against you. All of them. All of them. And you're winning at a higher level than most of them. Do I quit? Do I give up? Do I feel? No. I go keep chasing after my vision. I don't allow any negativity to slow me down. I don't allow people's confusion and their frustrations and their what ifs. That doesn't slow me down. There are way more people. There's always going to be more people. So all I got to do is go find one more and go find one more and go find one more and go find one more. I don't care if it takes me to message 500 people. I'm going to go find one more. Nothing matters more than your vision. If you don't know why you're doing it and what you're going after, you're just not going to make it. I'm sorry. I wish I wasn't so honest. I wish I wasn't me sometimes. I wish I could just be other people and just lounge and just watch television all the time and just do nothing. Like, I wish sometimes I could just do nothing. That'd be great. It's not me. I want way more. I'm 44 years old. I don't know if I'm going to live to be 45. I don't know if I'm going to live to next week. So if I don't create the legacy that I want for my kids and have something that's growing that gets left behind for my kids, who else is going to do it? Just let them live off the state? Let them live off whatever? I know they're going to be taken care of. They're doing well. Everything's great. But guys, that vision, if you ain't, sorry, Sorry, I get caught up in this. People taught me, and I'm hoping that I'm teaching you. Because there is no reason to get to the top of anything if you're not going to bring people with you. And I know there's an 80-20 rule. And in this company, it's actually been pretty good. This has actually been a way more than, it's more like a 70-30 rule. 30% are winning. 30% are actually, making some money. This is a good business. I love this business. I've been in companies where nobody was making money. I've been in companies where 1,000, 10,000 people was in the company and literally only the people at the top were making money. There's only 26 people at the top of this, and they're making good money, but they also built a gigantic organization. People who are building smaller organizations are getting paid also. And the visions that are being created here, it's unbelievable. I've not seen people winning at this level. Somebody showed me just today, 2 months ago, one of my teams had 160 people, 158 people. 2 months ago. Today, that team is 2,500 people. Today, in just 60 days, they've skyrocketed. Why can't that happen to any of you? Why can't that happen to any of you? Because I didn't do any of that. People showed up. People wanted to do it. You got to win. You got to win, guys. But if you don't have a vision, it probably ain't going to happen. So I hope this video helps somebody. I hope this video helps somebody create something bigger in their life. Somebody out there who I'm just preaching to says, I want more. And then takes and develops themselves, fixes their brain, gets into personal development every single day. When I was going through this process, it was read 10 pages of a good book every single day. And when I say good book, I'm talking like Think and Grow Rich. I'm talking about Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Giver, The Dream Giver, how to win and influence people. I could just go on and on. The books, the stuff. Man, there's so many. There's so many books. But there's so much in your brain, your stinking thinking that has to get out of your own way so you can win. So, guys, if I helped you, share this. If it does anything, let me know that I've helped you, because it does make me excited to know that I'm not just preaching to nothing. I have to give back. If I don't keep giving back, more won't be given to me. That's a life lesson. The more you give, the more you receive. So what's the point of getting all this information and not teaching others? Where you got to go to, guys. That's where you got to go. Talk to you soon.